There was a lad was born in Kyle, now what in a day, now what in a style. That was my first song. My first performance took place when I was 5 years old in my primary school. It was a competition and I stood in front of all my classmates who I played soccer with, football, and they couldn't believe I was about to sing. And I sang Drip Drip Drop Little April Showers for the movie Bambi, I believe. And I did not win, by the way. A girl by the name of Gail Watson beat me. And for that moment on, I was driven to try and get first place in something. The very first song I wrote professionally, when I knew that this was something I was wanting to do with my life, was a song called If Alyssa Dances. And Alyssa was, when I was at university, Alyssa was the daughter of a keyboard player that I knew. And I was showing him this new song and she started dancing. And I thought to myself, might be something to this song. So that was the very first time I'd actually sat down and sort of crafted, at least what I remember, had crafted an entire song. It was called If Alyssa Dances, I Know My Song Must Be Right, is what the lyric was. So. The very first album I ever purchased was the modern sounds of country and western by Ray Charles. It was a great record, and I got it and I took it back to the house, and I think I played it till it just wouldn't play no more. You know, it was amazing, and it's still one of my favourite albums of all time. The first time I'd heard any of my songs on the radio, I was floored. You know, it was your typical moment of driving, and it was actually a station in Hamilton, Ontario. A guy by the name of Cliff Dumas, and he had had sent a song in, and I was driving, and it was, I heard it and I just stopped me in my tracks, and I sat and listened to it, and it was a very humbling experience for me to be able to hear myself singing on the radio. My first funeral was a very emotional thing for me. Not because I've never ever got into the music business for awards. It's never been about that for me. But it truly was a moment of gratitude, and knowing that my mum and dad had sort of taken this huge chance by immigrating to Canada and being able to stand on stage and receive a national award. It was a wonderful feeling to be able to give that back to my parents, to sort of solidify that they had made the right decision in coming to Canada. So I'll never ever forget that first funeral. The first song that played at my wedding was a song that I wrote. I'd written a song for Jen, my wife. The year was 2000, and we were at the Oakville Yacht Club, and I had asked her to marry me, and then I'd written a song for our first dance, and it seemed like the right thing to do.